It was really exciting to win regionals because all season we had been pulled second to Roberts Wesleyan, and we knew that they were really strong this year because we had been keeping our eye on the results all season, but we knew deep down that we could ultimately beat them because we had done it in the past, and this isn't the first year that we've been pulled second to them, so I wasn't surprised, but it was just really exciting to finally beat them once and for all. So the course was very intimidating before we went into the race. We had actually previewed the course earlier this season because we were down in Pennsylvania for the Paul Short Invitational, and we did a long run on the course. So we were able to see some of the hills that we'd be going up throughout the race. And there's definitely some big ones out there, but honestly, I feel like the hills were hyped up to be harder than they actually were in the race. And I felt like the course was a lot more fair than I was imagining it to be. I would have expected the times to be a lot slower, but they were actually pretty quick times. And I'm super proud of everyone on the team because we all made all region, which is the top 25 individuals. And then we actually had 5 of us in the top 10 too, which was super exciting. So personally, I had been struggling all season with some iron issues, and I know Alyssa had been struggling with pneumonia for about a month too, so it was really empowering to run as well as we did because we weren't really expecting to at all, and then we ended up coming out on top. I feel like Coach prepares us for races at the right time. Early on in the season, she doesn't like to let us taper too much because she knows we have bigger fish to fry later in the season, and so maybe that's why we don't perform as well as other teams do early on in the season, but she really prepares us for the bigger meets that count more, like regionals and nationals coming up too, because in the past we usually perform to our best later in the season. Going to the NCAA Championship is really a special experience because it's something that most people can't say they've ever done or will do, and only a select few people can go. Like only the top 7 can go from each team, and only so few teams can actually make it to the championship. I've been lucky to have gone to 3 in my past few years, and will be going to my 4th this year, and it's an exciting experience because normally you get to take a plane and experience a new place that you've never been to, because some of the places that we've gone to I'd never been to before. But not only that, it's just like the energy that you get at a national championship is like no other meet. I feel like sometimes Coach likes to simulate the national championship by bringing us to bigger meets like Paul Short, where there's a bunch of D1, D2, and D3 schools, but the national championship is just something else. Well, it is going to be some of our last cross-country meets ever for us seniors that are on the team right now. So that's definitely putting a lot of pressure on some of us because we all want to race well in the last meet. But it's just a special experience to even be able to go.